Welcome Jayashree and Madalaimuthu. Jayashree, first of all, we would like to congratulate you for clearing UGC-NET right in the first attempt.
Thank you, sir.
Can you just introduce yourself briefly? Where do you study and a little bit more about yourself?
Sir, I'm Jayashree. I'm from Pondicherry. I did my undergraduate in BSc Psychology from Stella Maris College, and now I'm doing my final year post-graduation in MSc Psychology from Holy Cross College, Trichy.
That's nice. So, was this result expected? Like, how confident were you before writing this exam, and how confident were you after the exam?
Yeah, before writing the exam, I was very confident, but during the results and all, I was little bit. I had this fear whether the cutoff will go above my expectation or below. So
there was some kind of apprehension.
Before exam, I was very confident, sir.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Mr. Muthu, can you introduce yourself briefly? You have been a tutor, a mentor for many students. So right now, what do you do? Can you just talk about yourself a little bit?
I am now working as assistant professor in SRM University, Katamuru.
That's great. Can you just, with your experience of helping students for UGC-NET, could you, if I am asking you to briefly explain the trend over a period of time, how the exam has changed or evolved, and can you just briefly highlight on the trend in UGC-NET exams, first of all?
The trends in exam now with the recent pattern, I think they have fixed the number of questions for each unit. So the questions are distributed equally for all the units. And now the factual information have increased. Like earlier, the questions were easily straightforward, like one word, one word answer. Now there are 2-3 statements are given, and the types of questions are also changed.
I hope you think that it's in the right direction, right? Like people had to prepare all the units; they cannot leave out anything, and they need to think a little bit more deeply while answering the questions. So I think
it's almost like
yes.
Yeah, it's almost like earlier the optional subject of civil service exam. Almost like that.
Okay. That's an interesting observation. Jayashree, how did you prepare? If I have to ask you in a very brief way, like how did you go about preparing for this exam? Because you would have been having less time because you have to attend your classes and parallelly prepare for this. So how did you manage attending college sessions and preparing for this exam?
Yes, sir. My college timing itself was from 9 to 3. Okay. So I'm actually short of time.
Was it offline or online because of the COVID thing? Was it offline or online?
Offline, sir. Offline.
Okay.
Yeah, it was offline. We had offline college. So I'm also a little bit lazy person. So my strategy was a little bit different, sir. Like I didn't refer any books. I concentrated fully on the notes and the study materials which you gave us. Okay. So that's all. I kept revising it daily, and eventually it became a habit for me. So daily, like brushing my teeth, I'll revise the notes daily, and I think that was very effective. It was very concise and it had all the things.
Okay. So consistent.
Going through the reference book in a short time, I was able to cover. Okay. Yeah.
Consistent revision matters more.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's fine. Muthu, like she just said, she is lazy. She did not refer any original reference books. How do you reflect on that? Do you suggest that students just can stick with some notes, or you would advise them to refer the original books? What would be your suggestion?
I would suggest that the students stick with at least one basic book like Baron or Sigarali or Morgan and Lee. So students have to go through at least one book, but if they have a good coaching material and proper guidance, which consists of which comprises the notes from different books and covers the syllabus, I think then they can follow the coaching material.
I think students should have a more deeper and holistic understanding of this, right? Rather than just repeating the questions blindly and mechanically or in a disconnected way studying. It's better to understand it in a very interconnected. That would stand by them even if the pattern changes, even if the difficulty increases. I think the students should be able to read it better. Do you agree, Jayashree?
Yes, sir.
Can you just tell me any specific areas where you found difficulties, like which portion of the syllabus that you found you need more preparation, or you need more help, or you need to spend more time revising it?
Paper 1 or paper 2, sir?
You could start with paper 2.
Yes, sorry, sir. Paper 2. So in paper 2, I didn't have a good knowledge in chapter 1, that is emergence of psychology, and also I felt I had this difficulty with unit 10, emerging areas of psychology.
New areas.
So in unit 10 there were a lot of new theories which I was not able to remember, and there was a lot of new theories coming up. So I thought that was more difficult, and also I left out this emergence of psychology chapter. Only these two chapters.
And about paper 1, where did you find the difficulties? What would you say that you could improve it?
Sir, actually paper 1 itself, I took it very easy. So I think Muthu sir told me to refer all the previous year questions. So I stuck with that. So I kept revising only the question paper, so I didn't put more effort in that. And also I think I didn't do proper analysis after taking mock also. So if I would have done that, I would have scored even more better.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, Muthu, paper 1, what suggestions do you have for students? She was telling that she was not giving very serious attempt at it. She was taking it lightly. How do you feel students should approach paper 1?
Again, because the paper 1 is common for all the subjects, like almost around 22 subjects, I think it will be in a balanced way. So, and moreover, it is testing the aptitude. It's okay to go through the previous question papers and learn the method of solving similar type of questions in order to get at least 50% of marks. But if they have to cross 50% and reach 70%, then I think they have to work on the factual areas like environment studies and higher education and other areas. But if the student is good in aptitude, I think they can cover the topics related to logical reasoning, data interpretation, comprehension. And with that, I think they will be able to cross at least. So they have to balance the area.
Okay. From your experience, do you think we have sufficient access? Like, do students have sufficient access to professional coaching for paper 1? Or is it one area where there could be some improvement from the side of mentors and coaching institutes?
I think for paper 1, as of now, we do not have a very systematic coaching. So they find, they feel it simple or more diversified to accommodate.
Yeah, it's a very, very diverse set of information that we have to be good at.
Just 10 areas and 5 questions each, and the amount of effort that has to be spent in preparing for the paper 1. If the same amount of effort is spent in paper 2 for 1 unit, they will get 10 questions. Whereas here only 5 questions, so that balance.
And both of you can answer this, like how this COVID pandemic, first I will ask Jayashree, how did that affect her preparation? Because there have been a lot of changing of deadlines, delay in results. So COVID pandemic was one of a kind. So what kind of challenges did you face because of that?
First of all, this COVID pandemic was a big advantage for me because I got holidays, solid 1 month holidays, and I used it effectively. I studied daily and I used it effectively, and that is what was useful for me to clear NET exam. And also I had a lot of issues. My mom got COVID and all that.
Yes,
but
yes.
I was somehow I was able to overcome all that.
We convert crisis into opportunities. That's how we need to face. Okay, one last question for you. Like, what kind of feedback you would suggest us, like how we could improve our classes and our interaction with students based on your own experience with notes or classes and tests? What would be your suggestions?
Sir, I don't think you'll need any improvements, sir, because we used to get daily quiz, unit test, mock test, and final
but still there is scope for improvement.
Yeah, I think one thing which I felt is, sir, during the classes we used to have mnemonics quiz, that is visual mnemonics.
Yes.
So we used to enjoy those classes.
Okay,
it was like a game. Yeah, we need more of mnemonics. And also one thing is, you used to give us notes, right, sir? Study notes and all. In those notes also you can add those animated pictures in that, so that you can relate it, and it will be
definitely
more effective.
Me and Muthu will try to incorporate these suggestions into our classes. Mr. Muthu, can you tell how COVID pandemic has affected students' preparation?
I think due to the multiple postponing of exam or the delay, the students had a kind of fatigue, or they lost their momentum to continue with the preparation. But it also helped some of the people, the late starters, those who started late, probably they had some time. So there are many factors in for somebody. It was negative for someone. It was positive.
Some people might have used this in a better way, right?
Yes. But the people, those who were consistent with the limited material, I think they were able to clear. But they have to stick with the plan. For some of the people whom I knew, since the time was given, they started learning new chapters and trying to master it. So that task made the additional burden for them to revise at the end. They did not get the confidence to face such situations.
Like Jayashree was talking about the emerging areas. Can we tell how many questions come from that area? What advice you have for students?
Each unit carries equal questions, so 10 questions each. So the emerging areas carries equally 10 questions. But first of all, I would suggest that students master the conventional areas, or those areas which are like personality, subdivision.
Yes.
Which the area is limited and the materials are also. And usually in psychology, like the first unit, introduction part, and the methodology, testing 3 units, and the last unit, the emerging unit. So 4 units, students have the other 6 units, if they are thorough with that, they will be able to get 60 questions. Now, but they have to answer all the 60 questions in order to problem. So somewhere they have to take coaching or help of seniors or faculty to get the materials and knowledge, especially with regard to the introduction as well as the emerging threats and the methodology. They have to find at least 2 of the remaining 4.
Okay. So that's it. Thanks a lot for I thank both of you, and I think Muthu and me both would like to wish you all the best for your academic career. And when is your exams, final year exam supposed to happen?
I think April, sir.
Okay, so good luck for that.
Thank you, sir.
Anything, Mr. Muthu, would you like to add? You could wish her directly.
I wish her, good luck for her future plan. Probably, I don't think this UGC-NET is of her potential. Maybe it would give her confidence.
She has even more potential.
At the national level.
Yes.
Sir. She has cleared exam at the national level, but I think she can plan for higher things.
Thank you, sir. Sir, one thing I should mention here is, I think in my case, this Pygmalion effect has worked out.
Okay.
My teachers believed me, and that eventually I cleared exam.
That's so nice of you. That's so nice of you. Thanks a lot. So, let me introduce myself before signing off. My name is Arun P.T. So I've been teaching psychology. I love psychology. The past 15 years, I've been teaching psychology for civil services and recently for UGC-NET too. Thanks both of you. And that's it. Good luck. See you again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.